timers, it's your favorite story timer, Annie, and her orange pal, E.
We're going to continue. It's Richard.
That's right, E. Richard, I. The villain doing his own villain first-person monologuing.
I was reading it earlier, and oh boy, it's real good.
Are you sure, E?
Yeah.
Alright, you can just shimmy on along. So, yeah, that's right. You practically spoiled the whole plot of the story. It's really good. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to read it anyways. So, let's see. Last time we left off on something pretty caboosey, very juicy. It was the fact that Clarence apparently drowned himself in a barrel of wine. Haha, we all know it was actually Richard and his friend Tyrell's doing. Now, let's see. The king fell back into his chair and was racked by a fit of coughing. Oh no! Blood gushed from his mouth. Double oh no. Servants, shouted Queen Elizabeth, carry the king to his bed. Call the royal physicians. As the guests waited for the news of the stricken king, they broke into groups and chattered. And here you could see the problem. But where did the solution go? I found myself in company with the Duke of Buckingham, a man with a reputation for greed and treachery. I admired him. I wonder what the Queen's brother, Lord Rivers, is discussing so earnestly with Lord Grey, Lord Hastings, and the Earl of Richmond, I said as I poured more wine into Buckingham's goblet. How to thwart your ambitions, my lord, he replied. I pursed my lips. Oh, and do I have ambitions? You desire to wear the crown, my lord, said Buckingham. Suppose I did wear it, would you be for me or against me? I inquired. Buckingham took a sip of wine. I am loyal to whoever can afford me, he said. Would the earldom of Hereford buy your support? I mused. Buckingham inclined his head. My lord, I am your man. And here we can see two plotters and planners doing what they do best. After that moment, the doors of the banqueting hall flew back and Queen Elizabeth appeared. Her hair was in disarray and tears lined her pale cheeks. The king is dead, she announced. His dying wish was for his brother Richard of Gloucester to be appointed Lord Protector and given guardianship of our young sons. It was neither the time nor the place for grinning, so Buckingham and I smiled at each other with our eyes. And so, I became guardian to my nephew Edward, Prince of Wales, who was 12, and my namesake Richard, Duke of York, who was 10. Aw, that's cute. Edward would be crowned king, and I would rule in his name until he was 21. This arrangement caused me some distress. To wield power for a few brief years, and then surrender it to my nephew, seemed unsatisfactory to me. I thought long and hard about what obstacles lay. Pictures. More pictures. Rather sad picture, and rather devious picture. Is he taking the crown off the boy's head, or putting it on? What are your takes on this? If you know the answer, you can like and subscribe to this video for more extra content. Between me and the throne, and how best to remove them. Buckingham and I burned out many candles in our secret nighttime conferences, but our time was well spent. The nation was rocked by a chain of sensational scandals. Papers came to light that proved Lord Rivers and Lord Grey were scheming to kidnap the young princes and hold them to ransom. The traitors were arrested, tried, and beheaded. To protect my nephews from other evildoers, I had them moved into the Tower where I could keep a close eye on their welfare. Meanwhile, Henry Tudor, Earl of Richmond, suddenly left England for France. What is he doing in France? Shortly after, my French spies reported that he was attempting to raise an army against me, but I was not alarmed by this. Henry Tudor had Welsh blood in his veins, and what Welshman had ever amounted to anything? You Welsh people watching my video amount to lots of things to me. But this guy is a villain. Don't take it to heart. More disturbing was a tale that Lord Hastings had boasted of how I would never be king while his head remained on his shoulders. I had the strangest feeling that another shocking scandal was at hand. It broke during a meeting that I called to decide on a date for my nephew's coronation. Hastings was present, along with Buckingham, Lord Stanley, and the Bishop of Ely. Hastings made a long and flowery speech that ended with the suggestion that I should fix the day. Just say that he should fix the day. My response was a loud groan and a heavy sigh. And I think we should stop here, just for effect. So what do you think? Our villainous villain, Richard III, hasn't been king yet at all, still Richard, Duke of Gloucester, but now he is also Lord Protector over his nephews. And I think he's a little bit irritated, just a teensy bit, that he has to rule for a few brief years and then hand it over to Edward. There's no problem with it. I mean, royalty is a very tricky business. It took me forever to figure out how it worked. Anyways, it seems to be the end. Tune in next time for more awesome adventures at Anytime Storytime and her serious little pal, E. Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys, and see you next time.
Adios.